رضي الله عنه قد جزأ إلى 3 أجزاء. This is still speaking about the qualities of the Ulama of the Akhirah. Someone is carrying these distinctions and attributes. It is that Imam Shafi'i used to break up the night into 3 thirds. 1/3 you would come with the right, mean both, and the second third means salah, the last of the night you would take a rest. وقال رضي الله عنه كان رضي الله عنه يختم في يوم ختمة وفي رمضان يختم 60 ختمة. Imam Shafi'i in his normal day, even every day he completes a khatam of the Quran. That's a normal day. Every day, one khatam. And Ramadan, 60 khatams. وكان يقول ما كذبت قط ولا حلفت بالله صادقا ولا كاذبا. فقال ما تركض غسل الجمعة في فرض ولا سفر ولا غيره. And Imam Shafi'i says, I never ever lied in my life. And I never ever lied in my life. And I've never taken an oath by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala once. Not for something to do, or not for lies either. Meaning I've never seen Allah in my life. But I have. Meaning I'm to run and speaking for them with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You never get an oath. And he says, وَلَا حَلَفْتُ بِاللَّهِ صَادِقًا وَلَا كَاذِبًا. I've never taken an oath by Allah. So like we all say now, I never ik heb nooit gezoend nooit gezoend ben. لا صادقا ولا كاذبا. Not for something that is true, nor have I ever taken an oath in lies. In lying. And it's like amazing because you find generally, like among the Arabs, taking an oath would be like very something that comes very quick from the tongue. It flows very quick with the tongue. You say, Wallahi this, Wallahi that. Even when you're buying something for them, Wallahi, أنا شاري بك. You know, I only bought it for some. They say, Wallahi, I'm not making any profit in this thing. Oh, okay. And he's like, Wallahi, ده علي خسارة يعني. They'll say, I'm actually losing now, I'm selling it to you like this. And takes an oath by Allah. He says, Wallahi, I'm actually losing out now, I'm going to sell it to you like this. What can he? He's a liar. The hadith Prophet, a person who does so, لا بارك الله في تجارته. Allah blesses no barakah in his business. He says, and I've never left the ghusl of Jum'ah once. Not لا في برد ولا سفر ولا غيره. Not in cold weather, no when I was in travel, no any other time have I ever left the ghusl of Jum'ah. Bardin, there's obviously no geysers in those days. There was no hot water, so they would either you need to heat up your water or you just have to perform ghusl of cold water. So imagine how cold it would be if you Bardin. He said, not in cold weather, not in travel. What? And this is the sunnah ghusl of Yawm al-Jum'ah, indicating how punctual he was on the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ and how steadfast he was. وقال رضي الله عنه ما شبعت منذ 16 سنة إلا شبعة طرحتها من ساعتي. For 16 years I've never ever reached the point where I ate myself till I was full. I never ate completely to my satisfaction or to my fill. Except once that I ate more than what I was supposed to and I immediately left it. He says لأن الشبع يثقل البدن, because eating until you are full, tot jy nou vol geëet het, so mense until jy nou lekker dik geëet, right? يثقل البدن, it makes your body heavy. ويقسي القلب, and makes the heart hard. It hardens one's heart. ويزيل الفتنة, and it takes away one's acumen. ويجلب النوم, and it makes you tired. ويضعف صاحبه عن العبادة, and it weakens the person's ibadah. Makes your body heavy, it hardens the heart, it removes the acumen, it makes you tired, and it weakens the person's ibadah. 5 things. See the person when he ate liquor, and he's lekker nog vol geëet. Pour het wakker in. En then after she says, oh, no, lekker. Dat je nog gaat slapen. Right? It makes you tired. يثقل البدن. قال الحميدي هنا رز. He says قدم الشافعي من صنعاء إلى مكة ب10,000 دينار. الإمام الشافعي he went to Sana'a in Yemen, and then when he came to Mecca, he was in Sana'a, and then when he came to Mecca, he came with 10,000 dinars, 10,000 gold coins, and then he put up a tent for him outside Mecca. فضرب خباءه خارجا من مكة. Outside Mecca he put up a tent. فكان الناس يأتونه, people would come visit him, ask him money, so on. فما برح حتى أنفقها كلها. He spent all his money on giving people, giving them. And then afterwards he entered Makkah. ثم دخل مكة ولم يتعش تلك الليلة إلا من دين. Then he entered Makkah. When he entered Makkah, he had no money, so he had to take money, he had to borrow money, he had to take out a debt in order to buy him food, so he can have something can have supper. ويروى أنه لما أراد أن يرحل لطلب العلم ترخص من أمه ورحل ثم عاد إلى بلده ومعه من الأموال نحو 90,000 دينار فضرب له خيمة ونادى من يريد مالا يأتي وأنفق جميع ما أتى به ثم سار إلى بيته فلما قرع الباب نادته أمه من أعلى البيت قالت له رحلت يا محمد لطلب العلم واليوم ما سمعنا أنك أتيت إلينا بالدنيا من دنانير وغيرها. فقال يا أمه ما سرت إلا لطلب العلم والمال ضربت له خيمة وأنفقته في سبيل الله وجئت إليك فارغا ولم يصحبني شيء منه. فقالت له لو جئت بشيء منه ما فتحت له الباب. ثم سألها عن العشاء فقالت ما عندي شيء. قال ائتوا لنا بالعشاء دينا علينا ولم يتعش تلك الليلة إلا من دين. Al-Imam Shafi'i, he went and he traveled to seek knowledge, and he sought the permission of his mother, and then he traveled, and when he came back with 90,000 gold coins, dinars, 90,000 dinars. And before he came home, he put up a tent outside he put the tent outside the village, and then he sent a message and he says, anyone who wants money must come and see me. So people started coming to him and he started giving them until he gave everything he had, the whole 90,000 dinars he gave away. And then he packed up and then he went to his mother's home. And when he knocked on the door, his mother said, she never opened the door yet, and she said, "Oh Muhammad," referring to Imam Shafi'i, Muhammad ibn Idris al-Shafi'i. She said, "Oh Muhammad, you went, I sent you out to go seek knowledge. I sent you out to go seek knowledge, and now you're coming back with the dunya. I sent you out to go seek knowledge, and now you're bringing dunya to us." So he says, "Mom, oh mother, I went to go seek knowledge, and the money that I came back with, I put up a tent outside of the village, and I gave it all in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I have no money on me." So she opened up the door, and she told him, if you had come into this door if you had come to this house with any money, I wouldn't have opened up the door. And if you had any money still in your possession, I would not have opened up the door for you. And then he told the mommy, and so like something to eat, he said, no, supper. So the mother said, Ma indi shay, I have got nothing in my house. I've got nothing in my house. So he took a tent in order so he can purchase stuff for lunch that evening. And then he said, Allahu Akbar. Where is this from? Today's adab al-akhlaq and etiquette and understanding. Our teacher used to say that the Sahabiyat, they would, and the Salihin would tell their husbands when they leave the home every morning, they say, اتق الله فينا, fear Allah with regards to us. ولا تطعمنا من حرام, and don't bring back haram and feed us on haram. فإنا نصبر على جوع الدنيا ولا نصبر على عذاب الآخرة. Because we are able to persevere the hunger of this world, but we cannot persevere the punishment of the akhirah. Today the lady tells you, maak verseker, jy bring 'n brood, en jy bring bologna, en jy bring die en die. Waarom dink ek dit geld nie? Make a plan. I don't care how you just make a plan. And that is shaitana bain hadha wa dak. So not that is justified. So now you see the person goes out, he's under pressure, now he needs to make something in order to. So people resort to illicit and illegal ways, haram ways, in order to earn his sustenance. The demands become so great upon upon a family, and the couple are not willing to sacrifice their lifestyle in order to live within their means, because my sister has this, and my cousin has this, and my neighbor has this, and my friend has that, I must also have that. They've got new phones. Well, I got still an old phone. When am I going to get my upgrade? You know, see what they drive. They drive a nice car. Also with the circle with public transport. They put themselves in that difficulties. They place themselves in that strain in order to be able to live the way other people are living. Some people go to the extent that they even take out debt just to purchase things that is like Malik Fani rahmatullah alayhi, you see with is in Strand. He passed away now 2-3 years ago during the COVID period, and myself and Shaykh Yusuf, we performed Salat al-Tarawih in Pretoria in the month of Ramadan once at his masjid, and then he used to share with us some of the person Allah has given wisdom, a person who loved salawat and mawlid, and then he used to say, today you get people, they buy things. Do you remember Shaykh what they said? They buy things that they don't need. You say today you get people, they buy things that they don't need with money that they don't have to impress people that they don't like. People, they buy things that they don't need with money they don't have to impress people they don't like. Yeah. وكان الإمام أحمد بن حنبل رحمه الله يصلي في كل يوم وليلة 300 ركعة. الإمام أحمد بن حنبل used to perform every day and night 300 ركعة. ويختم القرآن في كل 7 أيام ختمة. And every 7 days one ختم. And in every 7 nights a ختم. وكان كثير القيام ينام نومة خفيفة بعد العشاء. He used to stand up in Salatul Layl for protracted and long periods of time. And then he would have a short nap after Isha, and then he wakes up, and from there he makes salah until the morning. وكان رضي الله عنه إذا جاع أخذ كسرة يابسة فنفضها من الغبار ثم صب عليها الماء حتى تبتل ويأكلها بالملح وكان أكثر إدامه الخل. And when he would be hungry, he would take a dry piece of bread, just dust it off, and throw some water on it, some salt, and eat it. And most of his idam, he's the gravy. Most of his idam is gravy was khal. What is khal? What is khal? Vinegar. Prophet ﷺ said, "Ni'am al-idam al-khal." Ni'am al-idam. the best idam, the best gravy. The Prophet ﷺ had some sha'ir, and he said, is there any idam? I said, no, I don't know. We only have vinegar. So he tapped the bread in there, he said, نعم الإدام الخلق. Vinegar is a خفالة gravy. So quite very simple. صلوات ربي وسلامه. قال فضيل بن عياض حبس الإمام أحمد 18 شهرا وكان فيها يضرب قليل كل قليل بالسياط إلى أن يغمى عليه وينخس بالسيف ثم يرمى على الأرض ويداس عليه ولم يزل كذلك إلى أن مات المعتصم وتولى بعده الواثق فاشتد الأمر على أحمد فأقام متخفيا لا يخرج إلى صلاة ولا غيرها حتى مات الواثق وولي المتوكل فرفع المحنة عن أحمد وأمر بإحضاره وإكرامه. وقال هلال بن المعلى 4 لهم المنة على الإسلام وذكر منهم أحمد بن حنبل حيث ثبت في المحنة ولم يقل بخلق القرآن. This is the instance where in the time of Sayyidina Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, there was a fitna, there was a test known as the test or the mihnatul khalq al-Quran, the creation of the Quran or the createdness of the Quran. And this was a discussion and the difference between the Ahlul Sunnah and the Mu'tazila. Where the Mu'tazila held the view that the Quran makhluq, kalamullah makhluq, it is created. Contrary to that of the Ahlul Sunnah al-Jama'ah from amongst the Ash'ari and the Maturidiyya, they say that the Quran kalamullah ghayru makhluq. The Quran is the words of Allah, it is not created. And during the time of Al-Mu'tasim Billah, which is the son of Harun al-Rashid, Muhammad bin Harun al-Rashid, in the time of Al-Mu'tasim Billah, the fitna started. Actually, in the time of his brother Abdullah bin Harun al-Rashid, and after Abdullah the Khilafah went to Muhammad. From the time of Abdullah, the fitna started, and then from there it moved. And Abdullah was very influenced by the Mu'tazilis. And particularly Ibn Abi Du'ab was a Mu'tazili based in Iraq, and he read many of the works, and how it started was reading some of the philosophy, Unani philosophy. And then they became influenced by the Mu'tazili view. And the view of the Mu'tazilis, Al-Quran, the Quran is makhluk, it's created, and they have the interpretation as to how they come to the reasoning with it, why they say the Quran is created. And it builds on in the manner of how they interpret the kalam, and whether it's a sifa or not a sifa, and how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks to His creation. But the kalam of the Ash'ari is the Quran is the kalam is one of the sifat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah ta'ala's sifat is qa'imatun bidhatihi ta'ala, it subsists in His essence, and therefore it cannot be created. Allah's sifat is qadimatun azaliyatun, it is pre-eternal, it is ancient, it is everlasting, it has no beginning, it has no end, and it is not created. And one of it is the speech of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So obviously the view of the Mu'tazila being the Quran, the Quran being kalamullah, it is created, that is against the aqeedah of the Sunnah al-Jama'ah, basically saying that one of the sifat of Allah ta'ala is haditha, it is contingent, and that is kufr. So during the time of Al-Mu'tasim, they came to Ahmad bin Hanbal, and they told him that the Khalifa is calling, and they asked him, Al-Quran makhluq am ghayr makhluq? So he said, Al-Quran kalamullah ghayr makhluq. In unequivocal terms, very clear. The Quran is the words of Allah, it is not created. فحبس. He was locked up and was sujina or udhib, was punished. And they say, وَكَانَ يُضْرَبُ بِالسِّيَاطِ, he used to be lashed until he completely he falls unconscious. And then he will be poked with a sword until he wakes up again, and they would tramp on him. and then al-Mu'tasim billah passed away, and then al-Wathiq billah, who was his son, took over the Khilafah from him, and he continued. And then from al-Wathiq billah to al-Mutawakkil billah, and he after when al-Wathiq billah he died, and al-Mutawakkil billah took the leadership. رفع المحنة عن أحمد وأمر بإحضاره وإكرامه. He released him from prison, and told him that he must be set free, and he honored him and so on. And this was a very trying time. It was probably one of the greatest matters or debates in Aqidah. One of them, and the consequence of it is lots of ulama were locked up and lots of them were punished. One of them was also Imam al-Buwaiti. Some narrated incident that Imam Shafi'i was also a victim of, or rather he was also placed under this, under the fitna of Khalq al-Quran, the creation of the Quran. And when we say Quran, obviously we don't speak about the Mus'haf that we have here. The Mus'haf in terms of its print and the paper and so on, that doesn't, and the writing or the ink that is used, we speak about the actual Quran, which is the kalam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So in terms of the Mus'haf is something that is it's created, it's manufactured. But to speak about the actual kalam, it's contained within the Mus'haf. Yeah, that kalam, we say is kalam Allah. It is the words of Allah. غير مخلوق. It is not created. So some attribute an incident to Imam Shafi'i as well, where they say that Imam Shafi'i was also called in, and they asked him about the Khalq al-Quran. And some say that this was not the case because Imam Shafi'i died in 204, and the fitna of the Khalq al-Quran only took place after 210. But who was definitely subjected to it was Imam al-Buwaiti, one of the outstanding students of Imam Shafi'i, and the Hamil, the carrier of his madhab after him. He has a book titled Mukhtasar al-Buwaiti. And Imam al-Buwaiti was asked about the Quran, the Khalq al-Quran. He said, no, the Quran is kalamullah ghayru makhluq, it's not created. And when you read it, you say, وَقَدْ مَاتَ فِي الْحَبْسِ. He actually died in prison. And Imam al-Buwaiti died in prison. Now think that how many scholars were locked up, were punished, and they died while they were in incarceration. They died in incarceration. It is a big fitna. It is a very big test. And many of them concealed they believe in order not to be locked up. For if they were to be locked up, then the ummah would be deprived of knowledge. So some of them, and this is the narration that was attributed to Imam Shafi'i, and others say no, it was not Imam Shafi'i. The person, the scholar was called in front of the Khalifa, and he said, Al-Quran makhluq am ghayru makhluq? Is the Quran created or not? The Quran, is it created or not? So he said, Al-Zabur, Al-Injil, Al-Suhuf, Al-Quran, هذا كل مخلوق. He said the Quran, Zabur, Al-Suhuf, Al-Zabur, Al-Injil, Al-Suhuf, Al-Quran, all of this form is created. So they said, Khalas, inshallah, you say you cannot go. So students asked him afterwards, they said, how can you say that the Quran is makhluq and this is kufar? So he said, no, actually the Quran, Zabur, Injil, Quran, this 4 here, my fingers are all created. These 4 fingers are all created. وقال Imam Shafi'i also, he was asked, Imam Shafi'i, he was asked, his student Rabi' bin Sulaiman, Al-Muradi was, he narrates from him and he says, قال الإمام الشافعي القرآن كلام الله غير مخلوق. The Quran is the words of Allah, it's not created. Written by his student, because some say that when they attributed this incident to Imam Shafi'i, there was many that now the word with Imam Shafi'i is saying the Quran is kalamullah, and then his student Rabi' bin Sulaiman, he narrated and he says that this one Imam Shafi'i, that he says Al-Quran kalamullah ghayru makhluq. Quran is the words of Allah, it's not created. Al-Imam Buwait, his student who was locked up, he says, وَكَيْفَ يَكُونُ مَخْلُوق? How can it be makhluq? When Allah Ta'ala created everything with kun. Everything came into creation. كُلُّ شَيْءٍ خُلِقَ بِكُن. If everything was created with kun, be, and kun is the kalam of Allah, then it means that Allah created all of creation through creation. Because if kun is created, which is the kalam of Allah, and Allah created creation through kun, it means Allah created creation through creation. وهذا مستحيل. That cannot happen. Because only the Creator creates, and creation cannot create. إن شاء الله نتوقف عند هذا. Are there any questions? فاتحة. كان لكم سيدي
We've been requested to make dua for Rafiq's Karani. She's in hospital. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant her shifa and kamil. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to cure us inwardly and outwardly. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive our disease, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to go on the Shaykh. And we ask one of our daughters to induct with the dua.
رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ونبينا وإمامنا محمد
صلى الله عليه وسلم.
اللهم إنا نسألك إيمانا لا يرتد ونعيما لا ينفد وقرة عين لا تنقطع ومرافقة نبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم في أعلى جنان الخلد. اللهم أجرنا من النار، اللهم أجرنا من النار، اللهم أجرنا من النار وأدخلنا الجنة يا عزيز يا غفار يا رب العالمين. دعواهم فيها سبحانك اللهم وتحياتهم فيها سلام. تعالى